We all know how to protect our bodies, but when it comes to our minds, most people walk around completely unprotected. They let anyone in, anyone who wants to drain their energy, control their emotions, or take advantage of their kindness. That's why we need something deeper than just emotional awareness. We need what I call psychological immunity. This is the ability to protect your mental and emotional space from people who don't have good intentions for you. Today, we're going to talk about how to build that immunity, how to stop people pleasing for good, and how to protect your peace from narcissists and manipulators, all without becoming cold or distant. So, what exactly is psychological immunity? Think of it as your inner defense system. It's what keeps you from absorbing other people's negativity, manipulation, or emotional poison. Just like your physical immune system fights off viruses, your mind can learn to recognize and fight off emotional infections. These infections look like guilt-tripping, gaslighting, emotional manipulation, and love bombing. These are the emotional viruses that sneak in and destroy your peace. People with strong psychological immunity don't fall for every sob story, every empty apology, or every display of fake charm. They've learned to recognize patterns. They see through manipulation calmly, clearly, and without getting pulled into the drama. They don't just react, they observe. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to always attract manipulators? It's not because they're weak. They have a natural desire to help, to understand, and to fix things for others. But narcissists and manipulators see that beautiful kindness not as a gift, but as an opportunity. They start by testing your boundaries in small ways. Then, they slowly make you feel responsible for their emotions, their happiness, and their problems. They use guilt as a tool to control your behavior. Before you know it, you start apologizing for things you didn't even do. You find yourself over-explaining every decision just to keep the peace. And just like that, without even realizing it, you've given away your power. Building psychological immunity starts the moment you stop confusing kindness with self-sacrifice. Now let's talk about people-pleasing. You're just trying to be nice. But people-pleasing is actually one of the biggest threats to your emotional health. Every single time you say yes when you desperately want to say no, you chip away at your own self-respect. Every time you avoid a difficult conversation just to keep someone else comfortable, you are teaching your own mind that your feelings and needs don't matter. And here's the worst part. Narcissists absolutely love people-pleasers. They have a radar for it. They can sense who will stay quiet, who will forgive way too easily, and who will ultimately take the blame just to avoid tension or conflict. Building psychological immunity means you have to break this cycle. It's about learning that saying no isn't an act of aggression. It's a powerful act of self-care and self-respect. So, how do you build boundaries without feeling crushed by guilt? First, understand that boundaries are not walls designed to shut people out. They're filters. They are designed to let in love, respect, and honesty, while keeping out manipulation, guilt, and emotional chaos. When you first start setting boundaries, I guarantee you, guilt will show up. It's an old friend. You'll probably feel selfish, maybe even mean. That's a normal part of the process. It's just your mind detoxing from years and years of people-pleasing. Here's a powerful truth to hold on to. The people who get angry when you set boundaries are the exact same people who were benefiting when you had none. Don't take their anger personally. Instead, take it as a sign that your new boundaries are working perfectly. Protecting your energy doesn't mean you have to push everyone away. It simply means you get to decide who deserves access to your peace. It's also crucial to learn how to recognize narcissistic patterns, because they rarely show up as monsters. Narcissists often start with overwhelming charm. They make you feel seen, special, and adored. It feels amazing. But over time, their mask begins to slip. They start using very subtle control tactics. For example, they'll make you doubt your own memory by saying things like, "I never said that," even when you know they did. They'll shift blame onto you with phrases like, "You're just too sensitive." Or they'll make you feel guilty for their own bad behavior, saying things like, "Well, you made me do it." When your psychological immunity is weak, you'll start to question yourself. You'll think, maybe I am too sensitive. But when it's strong, you'll start to question them. And that is the entire shift. You stop trying to fix people who have no intention of changing, and you start walking away without feeling the need to apologize for it. So, let's get practical. Here are a few simple ways you can start strengthening your psychological immunity today. First, practice observing, don't absorb. When someone is projecting negativity onto you, visualize it bouncing off of you like a shield, instead of letting it soak in. Second, pause before you react. Manipulators feed on immediate emotional reactions. Silence confuses their game and takes back control. Third, reaffirm your worth daily. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I am allowed to protect my peace. And finally, learn to limit access, not kindness. You can still be a kind person without being available 24/7 to everyone, especially those who drain you. Remember, building psychological immunity doesn't mean becoming hard or cold. It means staying soft, but safe. You can be compassionate and still say no. You can love someone deeply and still walk away when respect is no longer on the table. Not everyone deserves access to the gentle parts of you.